Hello, beautiful people. It's Cinderella. Welcome to the channel. Today we're back again with another video. This is about Blake Lively, and yeah, this is from TMZ. We're gonna check this together, and I would love your thoughts and your contribution in the comments below. Let's dive right in.
Blake Lively is a titan. That is the title bestowed to her by Time magazine, who put her on its list of the 100 most influential people of 2025. Now, when you see that title, most influential, you could say, I get it, right? Because she has been in the news all year. There's been a debate about women in the workplace, how they're treated, and so
it's dominated the news cycle in many ways.
absolutely. So you would understand it, right?
So you would think this whole thing revolves around this feud with Justin Baldoni. Justin Baldoni is never mentioned.
Never mentioned. Her war with Justin Baldoni never mentioned. It has nothing to do with that.
They know exactly what they are doing. They don't want the center of focus to be about the case. They want people to know about her, to know that okay, outside of the case, this is who she is, and want to present that likable image. Is a PR strategy. We get it. We know it's a PR strategy that they want to make that okay, she's a person and she can be likable or she's likable, and these are the things that she can do or whatever. So they want to make her look good, likable in the eyes of the public, because a public image needs to be restored, right? So obviously, guys, look at Blake Lively. She's a titan. She's a philanthropist. She's a what? Influential. Very, very influential. Very influential. So you guys should know that she's an influential celebrity, but not a good actress. Yeah.
This is what it has to do with. So the essay in the magazine about Blake Lively was written by a very accomplished civil rights attorney, Sherilyn Ifill.
Can I just say, she is fantastic.
Absolutely.
She was legal counsel, chief legal counsel for the NAACP. She's now a professor at Howard Law School, and she is just one of the smartest people in this space.
And she says that she knows nothing of the Blake Lively that we just talked about, that we've been talking about for a year now in this war around It Ends With Us. She says, I admired immediately Blake's curiosity and her sincere work to understand the conditions that shape this country. Blake is a serious person, she's a risk taker, and she's committed to moving this country forward for her children and for mine. And it goes on to say that, that Blake, Sherilyn, her interaction with Blake was that Blake and Ryan
made a big contribution to the NAACP.
Right, to their legal defense fund.
That's right.
And
Of course. Of course. Have you forgotten that somebody once said that they make huge financial donations or contributions? Somebody once said to, yeah, if na you go, if you dey pay donation, you dey give your fat check to organizations and whatever. Before uncle, if they your fat check will come and do the talking for you now. Yeah, somebody that stood up and said, I mean, somebody that once stood up and said that they know Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds, they are good people. Uh-huh. Their fact check is talking. Why would they not be good people? Come on, stop it. Stop it. So this one, of course, they donated hugely. And now all of a sudden they are, or she's influential, philanthropist, risk taker. Oh, Plantation Kalisi, very, very influential, very influential. We get it. We understand the PR strategy behind all of this. So they want you to know that, amidst all, aside this legal battle, this is what they do outside of it. We get it. If why would your fat pocket be talking or doing the talking for you? Have you ever heard or have you ever seen anybody who donates to a good cause that is ever a bad person or a wicked person? Even if somebody tell you that that person is wicked, you will not believe now. When the person's check is very, very fat and the pocket is fat, is giving you fat donation. Even yourself, you push for the full cause to say, calm down, calm down. That person does not look like a bad person. Have you seen the person's face? I mean, look at their face. Don't their face look like influential people and risk takers and philanthropists? Calm down. Calm down. The PR is working. It is working. So they want to push the case aside, because obviously now they know that okay, what other image are they going to present to people that is going to be likable? Because everybody love it when people are doing a good cause. So remember, yeah, somebody once contributed to a good cause. So yeah, it doesn't make the person a bad person because the person contributed to help the society. So how dare you say the person is not nice or the person is not good? Uh-uh. You're not giving, you're not donating to a good cause or for a good cause. Yet you see somebody who is donating for a good cause and yet you want to label the person not to be a good person. The person is influential. Their fact check is doing the talking. So the PR strategy. A plus, A1.
That's how she got to know her. She says, I don't know anything about this other person. So
Take it back.
Contribution to the NAACP.
Right, to their legal defense
That's
fund.
right.
And that's how she got to know her. She says, say that, that Blake, Sherilyn, her interaction with Blake was that Blake made and Ryan
Made a big contribution to the NAACP.
Right, to their legal defense
That's
fund.
right.
And that's how she got to know her. She says, I don't know anything about this other person. So I guess that part doesn't matter.
The whole article, she said that she's never seen Gossip Girl. She doesn't even know Blake from the red carpet. She only talks about Blake's philanthropy. And like you guys said, nothing is mentioned about the Justin Baldoni lawsuit. I mean, even, you could say that Blake is standing up for women, legally fighting against people that she worked with that sexually harassed her. Like, she could have said that, but that was totally not in the article.
Now, the bad news, that if you look at that word Titan, add an IC at the end. And that's the problem.
That is the description
down under.
That's basically the description that was given by a crew member from It Ends With Us who spoke to 60 Minutes Australia about this whole war. They were addressing it, and this is what the crew member had to say about Blake's behavior on set.
In my opinion, I find it very hard to believe the allegations against him. And considering his mission statement about the film and him genuinely pitching that he was doing this film to help young women, I just find it hard to believe the allegations, to be honest. I would say I felt more comfortable being around Justin than a lot of film directors in my experience. I feel like maybe Blake smelled his kindness, mistook it for weakness, and tried to take advantage and take power. So, yeah.
So you believe Blake Lively wrestled control of the film?
I think she tried to, yes.
So the only thing I kind of want to say about
So now you get it. She's a Titan, but at the IC, that's Titanic. You guys are not nice. You guys are not nice. What? But really, literally, fact check is doing the talk now. Have you ever seen any anybody that is donating that is a bad person? It's unheard of. How can that person be bad? Or how can that person be wicked when they are donating their money, their hard-earned money, and you say they are bad? Of course, they don't want this case to be associated or to be tied to them. Remember the good works, or remember that they've been helping people, or they are philanthropists, they have done this good project or whatever. That is the reason why, because look at it. Why is it that the people that are coming to defend Blake or speak up for Blake Lively and whatever, they're always talking about the good cause, how much or how they've donated to help them, or how their fact check has helped the society or helped a particular organization and whatever. Why is that? Hmm? So you want to tell me that you only do good by only donating your fact check? So people that does not have money to donate to organization, or does not have money to philanthropy, are not good? Are you trying to say that? Is that what they are trying to say? Let us be knowing ourselves, but this PR strategy is working very, very fine.
this is you are never going to be fully satisfied with the way this ends. I don't know if it ends with them, but as how it ends with us, I don't think you're going to see a clear winner and you're going to see a clear loser in this.
I think that, to be fair, because we've heard this from people in Blake's camp for a year, almost a year now, since this battle started, that everyone on the crew are very tight with Justin. It is his production company,
right,
and that he hired his production company hired the entire crew. So they would say, yeah, of course, the crew members are siding with him. He hired them. So
never going to be satisfied, folks.
Correct.
Hi, I'm Marie from Richmond, Virginia. And after seeing the article, my immediate thought was, how much did her PR team pay for this article? What is it about stealing the creative direction of a movie makes her influential? What did she do that was so influential before the lawsuit? I think the Times really dropped the ball and should have did a little bit more due diligence in researching her.
You know why Time picked her. It's just that
they knew that would draw people in because of
in.
everything that's going on.
I got to ask, where are you? That is
you love that interior?
Oh my God, it's fantastic. Where are you?
I am at work. This is my photography studio in Richmond, Virginia.
It is beautiful.
Yeah.
It is beautiful.
Thank you.
Wow, that is something. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, but
I know.
Well,
let's see.
Look amazing.
But seriously, it is a fact check. Exactly. And guys, I love Bohemian Diva. She just says it or calls it as it is. Obviously, how much did she pay? It's the fact check that is doing the talking. So that this is what they just want you to know, that okay, they donate for good cause. They have big pocket, good pocket, whatever. So you can't label a person who donate good for good cause or who help the society with their fat check or with their fat pockets. You can't label them or call them to be um terrible or to be bad. Remember the good works that they've done. So that should also like speak volume. So you remember the good and don't think about the bad side. Before you think about them as a bad person, think of the good that they've done to help the society and all that jazz. Yeah, we get it. We get it. But remember, good people too can do bad sometimes. Sometimes, right? But in this case, obviously, I'm glad that crew member is coming to speak, or most especially a female or woman. Because let me get this straight. So why do people think that, oh, because the crew member is coming to speak up, it is because they are coming from Justin Baldoni's camp, or because it's from his production, he hired them and all that? All the people that are defending Blake Lively and whatever, are they not coming from their own camp that are also defending them? Please, you people should stop it. That is not even making any sense, because it seems like people want to pick and choose who should come to defend Justin Baldoni. So you want to tell me people who are close to Justin Baldoni or who know him or who worked for him shouldn't come to defend him, but people who worked for Blake Lively should come to defend her? Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. You expect somebody from Mars to come and defend Justin Baldoni, and somebody from Earth or from Blake Lively's village to come and defend her? Are you playing? Are you playing? Stop it. So obviously, if the crew member have got something to say, and most likely they have, let them say it, whether good or bad. Obviously, people have been coming to defend Blake Lively, and it's the people that are benefiting the most. Big pockets that are coming with PR strategy. Allegedly, I not follow, but obviously the PR, all of this or whatever this Titan influential philanthropy, whatever, is PR strategy, and it's working so far. But let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all of that stuff. And until next time, see you in the next video.